welcome to Sri Lanka. So just arrived a couple of minutes ago. So we're here at the ITC Ratnadipa, Colombo, and the flight took around about 9 to 10 hours from Melbourne, and yeah, so finally gonna rest up and see you tomorrow morning. Let's do a room tour. So I stayed in a queen-sized room, which was quite spacious as you can see. When booking, it is a bit of a gamble as there's only one option when booking for the queen or the twin room, and it's based on their availability. There's also a full sitting room area with cable or satellite TV with CNN, ESPN and HBO streams. There's multi-outlets in the room too, which is great if your electrical items are not the typical ones that supports the Lankan electrical outlets. If you need to do some work, you're in luck as there's a large office space just behind the bed, and of course there's free Wi-Fi for all guests. Complimentary water, tea and coffee is available, and there's a minibar as well. Oh my gosh, look at this bathroom. It's huge and it's all marble. There's a separate bathtub and shower, which is ideal, and there's complimentary toiletries, robes, slippers and sewing kits available. Take a look at this view from the balcony. It was about 1 AM when I took this video, but Goldface Green is still a bit busy. Good morning. Officially it is day one here in Sri Lanka, and yeah, this is the view from our balcony. And when you turn around, you can see the city. Breakfast was complimentary, and that was at the Indian Ocean Pavilion. You have the option of either sitting in the restaurant or in the open space to view Port City. There were a wide variety of cuisines ranging from traditional Sri Lankan breakfast of milk rice, rich curries and made-to-order hoppers. They were my favourite. To East Asian breakfast of velvet kanji, make your own noodles and soft dumplings that melt in your mouth. To classic English breakfast of sizzling bacon, scrambled eggs, mushrooms and mini sausages. To Indian breakfast of fluffy idli and gigantic moong dal dosa. For more of a sweeter option, a copious amount of baked goods are available. I was told that they baked all the pastries and bread in-house every day. Finally, cold cuts, detox drinks and a spread of fruits are available. Checking out now. Good morning. It is day 2 here in Sri Lanka in this fine day. It is currently, it's quite hot today, but it's not as bad as yesterday and the day before. I think it was kind of humid, so today is still warm, but okay. So we're currently here in Kegel at a small villa, which is very cute. I'll show you some clips in a second. But yesterday when we were coming back from the ITC, we managed to get a couple of fruits that we don't often see back in Australia. So I'll show you. And I'm currently eating this pink guava, which you don't often see in Sri Lanka, in Australia, so it's great. Located in the heart of Kegel, this villa was our homey place during the majority of our stay here in Sri Lanka. It was the complete opposite of the hustle and bustle of Colombo, so a great location to have a calm and relaxing experience. Also very close to the Peradeniya Zoo, the Peradeniya Elephant Orphanage. Those are the main two that I can remember. there's 6 petals, and then there's 6 pieces inside the mangosteen. The amount of wildlife near this villa is incredible. If you just observe for a moment, you'll come across many kinds of wild animals which you won't get enough seeing. Good afternoon. It is day 4 here in Sri Lanka, and currently I'm here at the Peradeniya Botanical Garden, and it's such a gorgeous place here. There's so many different varieties of plants and trees. Some plants I've never seen before, so it'll be great if you want to visit here. I will say you will need to dedicate a whole day here. It is 4 o'clock now, so I don't think we'll be able to visit every place, but yeah, if you are planning to come here, make sure you leave a day for it because the park is huge, so it'll be worthwhile to come here and see everything before you leave. This is actually the Ma Oya that they call the Ma River, which pretty much runs around the botanical garden. I cannot express how mesmerizing and just relaxing it was walking through the botanical garden. There are no cafes once inside the garden, but there is one just outside that is part of the establishment. I believe you can also bring your own foods and drinks if you'd like to have a picnic of sorts, but make sure to throw your rubbish in the bins or take it with you. You don't want to create any unnecessary work for the staff. And I thought I might just recap a little bit. So there is a fee to go to the botanical gardens, and I believe for locals it's about 200 odd rupees. and then for tourists it will be 3,000, so 3,000 odd, so I'm assuming it's like 200 rupees per Australian dollar. It will be $15. Costs pretty much goes to maintenance and I believe education. Yeah, I think the pricing is pretty reasonable. I do believe it opens around 9:30 or 8:30. I can't remember, but I will put it somewhere here. That actual time that they're open, and they do close at 5. But if you're in the garden, if you're in through the gates before then you can stay a bit later, so it's not 5 o'clock they kick you out. I think we did stay around about 6-ish, 6:30. It's currently 7 o'clock here, and we're here at the Botanical temple. I think the best time to come to this temple will be in the evenings. It was just an hour and a half drive from the Botanical Garden. In the main shrine, you are able to see the tooth relic at set times throughout the day. Unluckily, we were in line and thought since we had 20 minutes, we might be able to look around at other things and come back for the viewing. But when we returned, they'd already shown it and it was the last one for the day. So don't be like us. The atmosphere was tranquil, and plus you're not in direct sunlight, so the overall experience is favoured. However, between the 30th of July and the 10th of August, there is the Kandy, which is a festival that showcases a tooth relic, and so it will be much busier, which we felt. I'll post another vlog specifically about this and my experience. When you enter the temple, there's a security checkpoint, and if you want to enter into the main shrine, there's another checkpoint. There are also designated shoe stands where you can leave your shoes and you are given a token to return when you want to collect them. There is no fee, but people will make a donation. There were quite a lot of elephants at the temple, and this was due to the upcoming festival. Just outside the temple is the Kandy National Museum, which we didn't get a chance to visit though. I will say you will need to wear something that's below the knee, and I think maybe you can't show your shoulders, something like that. Just for a sign of respect. If you're a tourist and you don't have any, there will be plenty of shops outside that you can get like a sarong or like a shawl. And that's all for this vlog. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for the next one where we go to Galle. Until then, stay safe.